coaches, and spectators at all education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation in supporting the participants and the officials. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating or taunting actions will not be tolerated or grounds for removal from the site of competition. Please enjoy today's game in a positive manner. And now let's get to today's starting lineups. First, for the visitors, the Tigers. At defense, number 10, Alexa Lowe. At the other D, number 24, Cameron Steele. And your forwards, at center, number 14, Allie Ritter. At left wing, number 18, Kaya Moore. And at right wing, number 25, Chloe Knopf. And in goal, number 31, Lexi Moore. And the rest of the Tiger players. The Tigers are coached by Brady Matheson, assisted by Destiny Muir and Amy Steele. And now for the home team, the Fusion. At defense, a junior, number 13, Sydney Kibble. At the other defense, a senior captain, number 32, Sophia Munson. And your forwards, at center, a junior, number 9, Lily Middle. At right wing, a senior, number 15, Chloe Ralston. And at left wing, a junior, number 4, Jane Valgren. And in goal, a junior, number 1, Caitlin Gustafson. And the rest of the Fusion players. The Fusion are coached by Matt Cranston, assisted by John Zeppenberg and TJ Plund, Zach Brzina, and Jordan O'Connor. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you to please rise, remove your caps, place your hand over your heart as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Your officials today is assigned by the WIA River Falls High School referees Dylan Otto and Rick Dubois. To a special guest driver, John.
We are live. Welcome to some more Fusion hockey. We are starting our tournament here for the weekend against Black River Falls. I'm Adam Lindis. I have Andrew Nelson with me. We'll be giving you a little commentary as we go throughout the game today. So, Andrew, we start off, this will be our second game of the season against Black River Falls, who ended our season last year.
Interesting matchup to start the season.
Yes, so it was a 2-4 loss in the playoffs.
Now, without seeing their roster necessarily, got quite a few seniors on this squad, so
yes,
hopefully a little retribution. We'll see how this plays out, but yeah. All right, on the ice, opening, got the starters with Volgren and Middle.
And Ralston.
Ralston up front with looks like Kivel and is that Munson back at D. All right. Black River Falls presses ahead. Battle in the neutral zone. Head, they enter the zone with some energy. Fusion in good defensive position. Pass across. Shot on net. Oh, out. Very unfortunate sequence right there. One shot from the point. Easy rebound and a girl there to collect, unfortunately. Yeah, just how it happens in hockey sometimes.
Puck just bounced out there.
It did. It did. Just one of those puck luck, not our way. All right, different set of 5 skaters here. Regroup. Pass across over to Adams. Adams ahead. Bear with me as I learn the numbers. So, puck lost neutral zone. Fusion going to regroup. Ahead to Kibble. Kibble tries to enter. Black River Falls. Decent defense. Really haven't been able to penetrate the offensive zone too much yet. Drop it down. Dorf. A lot of battle in neutral zone. Again, presses out. We got a stick down from Ella Stanley. Puck finally down behind the goal line around near side. This side looks like Fusion are going to control here right in front of us. Oakley to press forward, and Fusion are going to dump and get one change for Volgren. Back neutral zone. Kivel over to Lindis. All right. That one comes easy for you, I'm sure.
It does. A little easy. A little easy out there.
All right. Puck back out to neutral zone. Fusion decide to dump in. Press. Stick still lingering on the ice. Starting to realize why they work on certain drills, being able to jump over things. So puck around behind the Fusion goal. Trying to get the breakout. Intercepted by Tigers, and they clear. Battle neutral zone. Tigers try to press ahead. Good puck pressure there by Sophia DeLong. Down. So now we're going to get a forecheck from middle. And Fusion control. Keep it deep in the zone. Tried for a centering pass and over. Tigers break out and going the other way on a 2-on-3. Volgren to collect. She's going to assess her options. Goes center to
Lily middle.
And we got an odd girl rush here.
Stick comes into play.
Oh. Couldn't quite convert. Middle hard to the boards, but Volgren able to, well, quite. Tigers out front. Munson clear. Still in the Fusion zone. Got Munson up to
Harmon?
Yep.
Harmon
ahead. Oh, here we go. Volgren's going to get a rip. She takes a shot. Center chest of the goalie. Good play there. Puck up to the point. Oh, Fusion almost hold, but in good position here. We're going to cycle back, and looks like Munson to press ahead. Dumps in with some pursuit from the other Volgren. Jenna. One of the freshman pull-ups. Puck out to middle, or neutral ice. And volleyed a little bit here. Let's see what happens. Got Adams looking for the stretch pass up to Kivel. And Jenna Volgren to collect and bring in. She puts a shot on, a little high.
Ooh, almost.
Yeah.
Almost deflected off that goalie's glove there.
Chloe Ralston and Kivel on the good forecheck there, working together with Sophia DeLong. DeLong looking for a centering. Oh, nobody home. A lot of feet and sticks. Nobody to connect. All right, reverse ice. And Adams dumps in. We're going to get 4 fresh legs with Sophia DeLong applying some pressure during the change, and we're back out. So on the ice for the Fusion, we've got Kendra Harmon, Emerson Lindis, Sophia DeLong, Munson, and Sydney Kivel and B. Fusion can't quite hold zone, and we're going to come down the other way. Tigers dump in with 1 forecheck over with Munson in the near side corner here. Pass ahead to Lindis. Lindis pushing to hit the centering, and struggle in neutral zone. Centering pass, nobody home. Fusion did a good job closing on that pass. Volgren ahead, but Tigers are able to hold the zone. Nice play there. So a couple of poke checks just to hold the zone, and we got a little bit of pressure. Tigers figuring out what they're going to do. The pass is dangerous through the slot. Tigers collecting. Another dangerous pass, but again, good defense by the Fusion, and we're going to have an ice here just to clear it and get some fresh legs out.
Yeah. We had a few players there. They were stuck out there, so it was good icing.
It was. Do you think coaches are calling that, or do you think they sense it?
I think at this age level, you'll hear the coaches say it a little bit, but the girls have a pretty good sense of when it's time to get off the ice.
Oh, nice, good middle to take the defensive zone drop here. Controlled by the Fusion, back to middle, and they're looking for a breakout, and they're going to get one. Oh, we had Jane Volgren playing I don't know if you call that suck hole. That's what I've learned to know what it's called. Sitting deep in the neutral zone. She fights through. She is
and a goal.
Incredible. Like Jane Volgren against the Tigers. Sat high, got the pass, and just took it from there with a really nice shot. Went top shelf, opposite side against the goalie's blocker side. So brings the score back to 1-1 with 10:45 to play in the first. And we're going to have, looks like Adams and Oakley Halldorf on D. And Fusion control the drop. Ahead to Kivel. Kivel's going to take it in with the head of steam, looking to center and behind the net. Scrappy and Fusion control the zone. Got 2 on puck, which is what you want to see. Well, Stanley scrapping for possession, and puck squirts out. Tigers are going to clear, and we tag up, drop in, and we're going to go for 1 skater change. The rest stay on. Controlled nicely there by Jane, but Jenna Volgren could not quite get a shot off. Play some slapsies as the Tigers reverse ice up the other side, and they're going to clear. Oh boy, now we got a little foot race. Good back check on the hole. Not really much of a shot, just again, good back check and a little chippiness. I wouldn't call that a threat, but there was a moment that puck squirted out.
It was. It could have gone the other way.
Yeah, she's got some heat. She pulls away there. All right. Looks like we have Lindis taking the drop, controlled by the Tigers. Far or near side corner here. Centering pass, nobody home. Looks like they really like that corner to the slot pass. It's good hockey generally. They just need to get somebody tracking. All right, puck back to Kivel, and can't quite clear. And looks like number 24 can skate. From the
24, Cameron Steele, second leading scorer last year with 18 points, 10 goals, 8 assists.
All right, it's understandable. From that one time she touched the puck right there, she can burn. Good puck control too. So, all right. So Munson up, neutral zone, push back into the Fusion's zone. We got Kivel to control, pushes it forward, nothing happening. Odd bounce off the back of the net. Little corner play. Tigers press down. Looks like Fusion to control and clears out to the neutral zone. Tigers in possession. Forwards trying to get control of it. And who do we have? Lily middle. Cross ice pass here to Jane, picking up steam. Looks like D cut her off there over in the corner, and Jane's gonna ride the wall in. Scrappy battle for the puck down in the corner. Puck out to the Tigers. They're looking to break out. Center, nope. Cross ice just to get some clear runway there. And they're gonna dump in. No ice. Interesting.
Off the goaltender.
Didn't see that, okay. So a long shot from neutral zone off the goaltender. Never know. All right, Tigers push back to clear, neutral zone, and Fusion are gonna get a shot here. Odd girl, but far corner. Jenna Volgren can't quite control the puck. And Jenna comes away with it, tries to get a shot off. A little scrappy out front there. So it's number 12, Morgan Kivel, trying to get some collection in front of the net on the crease, but no love. Covered, and we'll do a face-off with, looks like, 2 new D for the Fusion. We have Sophia Munson and Sydney Kivel playing D, and Morgan, her sister, will be taking the drop with Jenna Volgren, and Ella Stanley are the players on the ice. So Stanley to press in the corner. Volgren's gonna continue fighting, and doesn't look like the Fusion can hold. So Tigers pressing down. We got even numbered behind the goal line. Fusion on the breakout. Good control there by Kivel. Up ahead, neutral zone. Can't quite maintain possession. Munson to push it out. Kivel battling right in front of us here, and got a dangerous number 27 downhill and back behind the goal line around to Munson. Munson to play at center, dangerous. I don't know if that was her or Tigers got a stick on that. Zone skating here. Lindis ahead, across ice to DeLong. DeLong in. Nothing happening. Lindis battles. Puck squirts free to Harmon. Back. And playing some two-girl hockey back in there. And is that Harmon? Or no, Sophia DeLong to come away with it, but the Black River Falls Tigers clear, get it out to the neutral zone. And looks like we got an icing call as they clear. All right, pretty evenly matched, little action on both ends of the ice. I don't think anyone stands out the way they did in the JV game where it was super one-sided there.
No, both teams playing very good hockey right now.
All right, so we got Jane Volgren and Chloe Ralston supporting. I can't see who's taking the drop. Looks like middle. And then in D, we have Oakley Holdorf and who's the other D?
Adams?
Adams, I think so. Yep. And we're going to get an errant pass there that's going to go for an icing. Oh,
waved off.
Waved off. And we're at an angle.
Here we
We
go.
got to look here.
Come on,
Goalie,
KG.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go. Little misread on the angle led to, wouldn't call that a breakaway per se, but a clear shot on goal. Good save. All right. So D, we've got Munson and Kivel. Middle to take the drop, controlled by Fusion. Fusion gonna pop it up ahead. Jane Volgren had a sense to get moving, and they hit her on the shot. Gets a shot, but contested, to say the least. Got it on net, but nothing doing. Tigers come away with it, but really good forecheck here. Just battle for the puck by middle. Jane Volgren coming in to support as it's tied up near side. Puck squirts free to Munson. Munson puts it on net. Pretty easy glove save there. Always hoping for some puck luck on those shots.
You know,
right.
puck luck is a real thing. I mean, and a lot of times it's not our puck luck.
Yep. What's that saying go? If I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck at all.
Yes.
Clean living, though. All right. Fusion come away with the drop.
Ooh.
Little drifting pass there.
Missed that corner there.
Yeah.
A little bit.
All right. We have 6. Ella Stanley. Now puck ahead. Beard. Kibble with the shot. Far side. Jenna Volgren strapping for it. They're going to cycle back, and Kibble look to get a wraparound shot. No dice. Fusion to tag up or enter the zone cleanly. Shot wide, far corner. And puck squirts free. Tigers unable to control, which will allow some pursuit by the Fusion. So it's like just good pressure, keeping the puck at the right end of the ice. And Tigers coming away with it. Number 27, good little deke move. Uh-oh, danger. Couple of nice dekes there.
Yes. Got through our people and then hit the wall.
Thankfully,
the wall we know is KG.
I love it. Love it. And I'm a newbie to this varsity fusion hockey thing with my daughter being a freshman. So bear with me on the number calls and learning some of these.
I appreciate you doing it. I'm not the play-by-play guy.
I love the color, man. It fits. And you've got the history. So, all right. Fusion to control the near side corner. Little aggressive action there by
Linda's singing like a wrecking ball.
Yep. I like that, establishing some attitude on the ice. Tigers fighting out to center blue line, reverse side. The point. Very nice play there by Harmon.
Oh, and a player coming off the bench.
We're going to get what looks to be a trip there. Coming off the bench may have been a smart trip, if there is a smart penalty.
Yes.
Kendra Harmon read that perfectly, intercepted the pass, and she had clear ice in front of her. So that will bring up a 2-minute penalty with 3:17 to go here in the first period. Score 1-1. Pretty evenly matched thus far. And special teams play. We've got Kivel on ice, Jane Volgren, and I can't see the far side. Looks like middle. And then we got Adams at D. Adams on D with Holdorf.
Oakley Holdorf.
Holt. Can't get anything going, but they're going to regroup. Take a breath here. Assess the situation. Going to reverse ice to Adams. Adams taking a read, looking stretch, and she's going to go cross ice over to middle. Again, just kind of setting the tone for what they're trying to do. Oh,
offsides.
A little early offsides there by Morgan Kivel, sitting in the corner. Didn't even see her down there, and she popped out of nowhere. Just got a little excited trying to get that first step. Again, we have Kivel, Volgren, middle up front with Adams and Holdorf. Nice. Back over to Oakley. Oakley assessing the situation. Cross ice to middle. Middle presses into the zone. No. There we go. Near corner. Out to Holdorf. Holdorf to Adams. Adams going to dump it down low to Kivel. Kivel fighting for it. 56 to play in this first penalty of the game. And they try. Adams making a nice play with her hand there, but they still cleared. Just didn't have to go full ice. So Holdorf to Adams, assessing. Tries to come back center. Over to Jane Volgren. One-on-one. She cuts back. Nothing doing. Tigers good to close her down. And if there's, nice cross pass with a one-timer from Kivel. That was a great shot. Goalie gloved.
Was a great shot. Black River Falls doing a very good job of keeping us outside, not allowing us to take that shot, but gave us an opportunity there.
Very true. All right. So 32 seconds left to play here in this first power play. We got Jenna Volgren taking the drop. controlled by the Fusion. Out to Munson and Kivel on D. So lost track of what happened there. My apologies. Oh, puck up to the net.
Outside the. It went out of the arena.
All right, Jenna Volgren to take the drop with Harmon in support and DeLong. On the far side, DeLong out to Munson. Munson looking, can't get a clear shot, waited a half second too long. It blows my mind how fast the windows close in hockey. You get a look, and if you don't take it, there's sticks in the way.
Nice shot.
It was. Jenna fighting through, got a quick rip. Speaking about the quickness you need to pull the trigger. All right, penalty killed by the Tigers. Puck still controlled. It's like Kivel's going to play down and try to hold the zone, unable to, but Munson reads it, dumps in to delay, and we're going to have a neutral zone faceoff.
We got 1 minute left to play in the first.
Where's our announcers? That's usually a infamous hockey call.
It is.
It's a good catch there, Adam.
I've done every aspect of this working in this arena, so
that's awesome. I love the and that's really where it started for me, up in the box and getting the feel at the youth level. It's a little nervous at this speed.
It is.
So long shot, looks like a tip. Icing waved off, and Jane Volgren first to the puck to control it in the offensive zone. We got support. I didn't see who came over with middle awaiting in the slot. And Haldorf, nice poke check out in the neutral zone just to delay. Looking forward, and Fusion to control. Adams sees an opportunity here. She's going to take it down and at least try to get a shot off. And Fusion recognized the numbers, and we got 10 to play here. Fusion controlling, and don't expect much, barring, yep. And, oh, not ideal the way that went down. She banked, Jane Volgren banked something off the wall, and it's going to go for an ice. So a 1.4 seconds face off. I got wood to knock on, but this is usually an okay thing. Seen stranger things. Speaking of which, season 5 of Stranger Things is out. All the kids are raving about that. I don't know if your girls are.
I have not gotten into Stranger Things. I am not a scary movie type of guy.
That's fair. It's a different one. All right, that brings us to the end of the first, and with Varsity, they are going to clear and zam the ice. So we will take a short break, a 12-minute break, to let John Volgren zam the ice, and we'll be back shortly.
And we are back for our second period of the Fusion. Oop, not the score. I need to update the here.
The referees are getting the net set in here, so we will be playing some hockey shortly. All right. As the Fusion take the ice, we have Adams and Halldorf back at D with number 12, Morgan Kibble, taking the drop, supported by Jenna Volgren and Ella Stanley. Puck down, Fusion to control, over to Volgren. Volgren pushes back, and Kibble to control near side here. And poke check, puck skirts away, out to the neutral zone. Gonna dump it in deep with some pursuit by Kibble and support by Volgren. Volgren comes away with it, but can't quite control over the defense of the Tigers. Tigers looking to push it forward, and the Fusion control. Kibble again, centering pass, nobody home, and nice little poke by Adams to hold the zone, and it's going to eventually escape. So neutral up ahead to number 18 of the Tigers, and they're going to go for a fresh 4 in that first shift and get the last one coming as the Fusion try to break out. Pass up ahead, neutral zone, and we've got Lindis in pursuit, neutral zone. Volgren's still out on ice. She'll probably peel, as she does here, so getting some fresh legs in the forwards. So it looks like Stanley and Volgren peel. Oh, breakaway there for the Tigers. My apologies. Blocked by KG. So that brings the shot total 10 shots by the Fusion and 8 by the Black River Falls Tigers. And on the ice, let's see who we have here. We got Kibble, and it's hard to see their alignment, but Lindis is taking the drop. And we have DeLong on the ice, so Lindis and Munson, or my apologies there, Kibble up ahead trying to clear, puck out to neutral zone, and looks like Sophia DeLong in pursuit with Lindis and Harmon forwards. And a little scrappy action here near side. Not sure where it's going. The referee caught in the middle of all of it. Decides to just plant. Harmon here in pursuit. Cross ice pass, and it's going to be controlled and knocked back to the neutral zone by Munson. Nope. And River Falls. Wouldn't call that an attempted shot. Went sailed wide into the near side corner. A hand misplayed by the D on the point and out to the middle. So Lindis, some scrappy play, almost comes away with it, and it's going to get the puck into Fusion zone. So a little messy here early to start the second. And Kibble fighting. Kibble comes away with it. She's going to go near side here off the boards to allow some time as they regroup. Oh, Jane Volgren, almost timely entry to the ice. Munson circles up ahead to middle. Middle tried to push to Volgren. Not quite in sequence, but broke the flow. And coming down, we got Ralston near side. nothing doing as it enters the zone, and the Tigers control. Now they're going to push it back and try to square it. Another fan on a puck. She's going to go high against the board, and got Ralston in pursuit with Volgren supporting, and they're going to lock down all three forwards there. And they try a breakout, and it's going to be tipped off of, oh, we got icing. No, they waved it off, and I think that was the right call.
Rightfully so, yes.
Yep, it did hit our stick, so pass ahead. Here tipped by Middle. Volgren pursuing, and Middle's going to create the deflection, controlled by the Fusion on their offensive, or our defensive zone. Back to Middle's ice, and Tigers drop in with Kivel trying to control. Dangerous turn there, comes away with it. It's going to be a good transition. We got 2-on-2 here. Middle two fired off the goal with the puck just laid dead there out in front, but we didn't have anybody in pursuit. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Fusion to tag up, but back to neutral zone and going the other direction. So quasi shot deflected down into the corner, controlled Fusion. Tigers hold. Another shot and covered by KG. All right. Not sure how they're scoring those from a shot standpoint, but that brings us to 11 Fusion, still 8, so guess from the angle up in the boards, they did not see that as a valid shot. All right, puck drop. Able to take, puck around behind the net of the Fusion, and Stanley tries to push it ahead, still stuck near side, out to the neutral zone. Tigers are going to have to clear, and they cross ice pass, regroup, and back into the near side corner. Puck centered on KG and can't quite control. We're a little out. Oh, dangerous spot. It leaked, and thankfully we had backside center help by Jenna Volgren, and here we are on the pursuit. Little deke, and we've got a bowling ball named Jenna Volgren taking out 2 Tigers and flying into the net. What'd you see there, Adam?
A lot of stuff happening in a very short period of time is what I saw.
All right, I don't feel so bad for missing a little bit.
No, Jenna, she was just driving that net, lost an edge, and became a bowling ball at that point.
Love it, love it. All right, we have Linda's taking the drop with DeLong and Harmon supporting up front. Referees talking about what they're doing for the weekend, or not sure what they're calling here. He's going to go chat.
I think they're asking why isn't it being dropped outside the zone when it was our player who knocked the net off?
The finer points of the hockey rules.
Yes.
Playing D right now, we have Sophia Munson and it's like Sydney Kivel. All right, puck drop. Lindis pushes back. Tigers to control. They're coming forward. Good little back check there by Sophia DeLong. And fighting out to center ice. And good pursuit there by Sophia. Picks it up, picks up a loose puck, holds at the point, and Lindis trying to hold. And we're going to have to tag up, and we're clear, but Tigers control. Assessing their situation, and that's one of their top burners, Cameron Steele. As I learned in intermission, they have a few players to really keep an eye on.
At 24, Cameron Steele, also number 27, Piper Matheson, leading scorer last year.
And these are underclassmen to boot, so Black River Falls is going to be around with some talent for a while, as is River Falls. St. Croix County Fusion. My bad. Little hometown locale there, but co-ops. All right, puck in. Jane Volgren to battle for it. Looks like she comes away with it, with Harmon supporting. Quite see, and Adams to keep it in the zone. Harmon pushes down to the corner with Middle pursuing, applying some pressure. Tigers come away with it. Referee sets a nice little screen. Somehow or another we came away. And Middle up top to the point. And
puck bouncing right through the zone there.
Got Halldorf to put a shot on, and Jane Volgren comes away with it in the middle. Yeah, Wouldn't call that a weak shot. She got a shot off, and I think there was some deflection, and goalie to glove it. All right. Looks like we're going to get 3 fresh legs up front with Adams and Halldorf at D. Near side face-off with Kivel taking the drop, and Ella Stanley and Jenna Volgren supporting up front. Puck back to Adams. Adams dumps down, forecheck, around far side, and near nice play. We got an odd girl rush, but Jenna Volgren really good on the back check there. Get the numbers evened out, nothing happening. Centering pass deflected high out to the point. Tigers, that's one that we look out for, number 27, Piper, and she's real sharp edges, good puck work, so she can pull the trigger pretty much anywhere. Fusion come away with it here. We've got, 12 Kivel. Oh, on a shot, can't quite get it, and just fanned on the shot attempt. And she had Volgren supporting, too, for a rebound, but that happens. Tigers able to control, but Fusion are going to keep it in the zone. Got one girl back, just in case. Tigers around behind net, up near side, out to the middle zone, and DeLong to disrupt any kind of momentum, and they're going to dump deep, get 3 fresh legs up front, and a couple of changes for the Fusion. Can't quite clear there. And number 24, again, it's one of their ones to look out for, Cameron Steele. Out to the point and deflected, and who is that? That's Lindis. Here we go. She's going to get a look.
Oh, no!
The puck decided to slow down relative to her speed. Couldn't quite control and get a shot, but it happens. All right. Oh, dangerous. No trip called. Long shot from the point there by Slike Munson around near side. Battled by Kivel. Neutral zone battle. Jane Volgren comes away with it. She's going to make a move. Good look. Oh, middle. Puck squirted free off of Volgren's stick right to middle, and she had a good look at the goalie. All right.
Oh.
Out to middle zone, and we're running over. I'm not sure who they're going to get. It looks like the Fusion.
Yeah, it's going to be a Fusion penalty.
32, most likely. Yes. Sophia Munson on a hook, I believe is that call. I should be better with my signals as far as what the calls are, but there's still a few things that make me scratch my head in this game. Icing being one, the occasional interference. Seems a little subjective. But, all right, Jenna Volgren. So special teams here for the penalty kill. We got middle taking the drop with Adams, Jane Volgren. We got middle, Volgren, Adams, and looks like Oakley Halldorf running the penalty kill right now and can't quite get possession. Set up generally a box or a diamond. Not sure the right. Looks like they're playing more of a box is how I would call it. Not flexing outside, but keeping the puck to the outside, which is where you want it. Less danger out there, and that should get out of the zone, and that's going to force the Tigers to regroup with 1:20 to go in this power play. Looks like Jane Volgren comes away with it. She's going to get a feel for turn, go behind net, maintains possession, and she's just looking to bang that thing out of the zone, and she's successful there. Tigers unable to hold at the point, and Jane Volgren's not stopping, and we got a shorthanded attempt by a great shooter, and she scores. Jane Volgren with a great play at the other end to free the puck out of the zone, continues the momentum, finds the puck again, and finishes the job. I'm going to go with unassisted there. Replay showing she just went 5-0.
Right, 5-0.
And that's one of the young rising stars for the Fusion, I would say.
Yeah, leading scorer last year, 33 points on the season, 21 goals, 12 assists.
That's always great, getting one shorthanded. So Tigers still have 50 seconds to go on this power play. We've got Jenna Volgren with Morgan Kivel the front half, and Eleanor Adams and Oakley Halldorf rather. Appreciate that.
It's a tough one. I grew up with Mitch Halldorf.
Okay.
Graduated with her dad.
I'll be honest, I'm thankful there's no real hard Norwegian type names or Scandinavian names.
We're gonna get a few. There's as we play different teams, we'll get some bangers for sure.
And all right, so the Tigers circling around one time. Oh, that was again puck luck. So circled, sent it over to the point, one timer, bounced off a KG, and they had the backside forward there to clean up. Again, puck luck. It dropped right where you don't want it, and when you're short one girl, that happens. So it's going to clear the penalty with 7 seconds. Unfortunately, we were that close, but. Brings everything 2-2 with 6:22 to play here in the second. And we got Lindis taking the drop with Harmon and it's like DeLong to come away with it in neutral zone, entering the Fusion offensive zone. Tries to dump D. Just going to keep pursuing. And on D, we have Kivel here near side. And looks like Munson on the other defensive side. So puck down in the Fusion offensive zone. Errant breakout pass, but they still are able to come away with it. And it's going to come back to Kivel. Kivel cross ice to Lindis. Lindis dumps deep. Pursuit by Harmon and Lindis. And, DeLong managed to come away with the puck.
Puck's still loose.
Still loose out in front. They're scrapping. I don't know about that whistle.
Yeah, I don't think the whistle should have gone. It was in between two player skates there. I think they should have just let them keep going.
Concur. All right, so some fresh legs. We got Adams and Halldorf. Back at D with Middle.
Goaltender did lose their neck protector, so maybe that's why they stopped it.
Safety thing, understandable. So we got Middle taking the drop with Jane Volgren on right wing, and looks to be Chloe Ralston at left wing. So
that was a new rule last year as well, is neck guards for all players. It was a new WIA rule that all players must be wearing a neck protection.
Yep, and does that stem from the Adam Johnson? I'm going to go with incident because I've heard both sides of that. Yes. Less accident. All right, puck down, and can't argue safety. Ooh, that was legit solid contact there. Number 11, Oakley Halldorf, straight trucked, and it looks like that's going to be on the Fusion as they continue play, get a shot off, and thankfully KG blocked that one. That was a legit collision that Halldorf definitely won the situation, but did she really win? She gets a 2-minute break in the box. So back on special teams to kill the penalty. We're going to go with Middle on the drop. And looks like we got Jane Volgren with Munson and Adams at D. 5:19 to play here in the second. Score tied 2-2, puck controlled, and sent sailing by Adams to burn the first 10 seconds of this penalty kill. Volgren forget the penalty kill. She's playing downhill all the time. It's not often you see a girl behind the opposing team's net on a kill. And now we got more action. Interesting. Looked like there could have been a trip, but we're just going to burn some time. I like this. This smart play for a kill. And now we're going to blast it back down. So by my rough calculations, that burns 15, 20 seconds of the kill. And we got Middle staying down to battle. And shocker, Jane Volgren comes away. Now we got an odd girl rush.
Got to be careful about holding that up. Left us with a 3-on-2.
Great little play there as they cross ice, shot on KG, and she covers. So, about half the kill complete, 103 left, and we got some fresh legs coming. Jenna to replace Jane, and it looks like we have Lindis. Nope, that is Kivel taking the drop, and Adams and Munson, I'm sorry, playing D. Getting those two confused. Good read there by Kivel on a breakaway. Another shorthanded break. Can she close? Oh, no. Great D.
It was there. She just couldn't get her stick on it.
Yep. Got a little wide, and back we go the other end of the ice. Loses an edge. Puck near side, stays in the zone. Controlled. Ooh, that was a good shot. That little wide left. Controlled. Got on her pretty quick. Puck around behind net, and Adams to battle with it. Loses an edge, and we got Kivel up near side. They continue to cross ice pass to set things up, assess, and look like that was a block from Munson, and puck squirts free. Jenna Volgren in pursuit. Let's see how this is played. Tigers out to middle as they regroup. Volgren going to have to make the long skate back, but numbers in favor of the Fusion at this point. Oh, no. Okay. Good block there. Girl got around the corner, and that's never a good thing, but kind of ran out of ice there. All right. Looks like penalty was killed, so we are what? 1-1 on the PK today. We got fresh legs with Lindis taking the drop, DeLong and Harmon supporting, and it's like we've got Kivel and Halldorf on D. Puck up to the point. 24 takes a rip. She does have a good shot. Another one blasted. Sounded like a pad save. Not sure if it was between the pipes or not, and they are definitely clawing back on the shots. Got 19 to 8, evened it up, 19-19, 2-2 with 2:49 to go in the second.
It doesn't get much more even than what we got going on right now.
It doesn't. So we got middle to take the drop in the defensive zone with Ralston and Jane Volgren. Fusion come away with it. I really like how they take that drop and play downhill. Volgren getting another look. She takes an early shot. She knew she was going to have some problem as she closed in. Again, just bad break on where the puck ended up, but it's going back to the neutral zone. And it's like the Tigers are going to control neutral zone, enter. They try to push it deep, and looks like it's Kivel to control. Or no, I'm sorry, Halldorf to control. Adam scoops it up, back in that far corner. Head to Jane Volgren. She gets pinned. Support to the Tigers, and Volgren coming away with it. Ahead to middle. Middle's going to turn the corner. She's got speed.
Oh.
Just couldn't quite close it. Again, that puck's skirting away. You can't get that last little grip on it. All right. Can't quite clear. They're going to send one in from the neutral zone. Pretty easy defense by KG. She's seen those a time or two. Good centering pass to... Oh, and we score it. That's Morgan Kivel with centering pass from... Who's that? Who is that down there that went hard into the boards? 26. Looks like Ella Stanley with the assist to Morgan Kivel. That's what I saw there. Wrong camera there. All good. And try this again. So on the replay, Stanley to Kivel. Kivel's got some free ice, and she buries it. Looks like blocker side or stick side.
Deflection off the goalie, it looks like.
Catches that corner. All right, so timely goal. Fusion up 3-2. And the drop controlled by the Fusion. It feels like, I'm not keeping track, but it feels like the Fusion are winning most of the face-offs. And we got...
The second assist to number 13, Sydney Kivel.
All right.
That's Kivel from Stanley and Kivel.
So sister connection with Stanley in the middle there on the assist and goal. So Kivel trying to play a back check with 1:10 to play here in the second, and Tigers cannot control, so lose some momentum. They're going to come back, regroup. Going cross ice as the flow happens, and shot on KG, controlled, deflected to the corner, another shot. 2 quick ones there, and she covers. So we are going to get, looks like 5 skaters on both sides. On the ice for the Fusion, you will have DeLong, Lindis taking the drop, most likely. Harmon up front with Halldorf and Adams. So senior leadership back behind. Halldorf with a nice little flip. I know there's a shot for, or a name for that shot where just flip it up and send it, but it doesn't have enough to get full ice. All right, Tigers to enter the zone with some steam, but broken up by the Fusion. All right, puck back. They're going to look for the cross ice pass. They got a girl sitting just outside the zone as they enter, and puck's going to go deep. 25 to play. Oh, centering pass, danger. Oh, all right. Well played there, KG. That was just one of those weird ones. It was an unorthodox centering pass. I wouldn't even call it a pass the way the puck squibbled out there. All right, so looks like fresh set of forwards coming on, which means middle's taking the drop with Jane Volgren and Ralston. Backside, we've got her on D. All right, Fusion to come away with it. 12 seconds to play. Over
Puck
to,
popped out.
oh,
Oh.
yes, okay. That was a deflected shot that didn't get on goal. Lands on Volgren's stick, and she finds the tiniest of holes from my angle. That was beautiful. There's the deflection, and finds that little cross goalie spot. So it's at least 2 for Jane.
It is.
Okay.
I believe I'm not keeping track again.
All good. I have no writing utensils myself, which is not helping my situation, but it's all good. Hey, 8 seconds to play. The Fusion take a 4-2 lead. So
Hey,
see how we go.
there's a pen. Ask and you shall receive.
All right. Jason comes through with a pen.
For the Fusion, number 4, Jane Volgren.
Our cameraman's not just a pretty face. He's got writing utensils to help us out here. So, all right, 2 seconds to play here in the second. 4-2 Fusion. And we've got Kivel to take the drop back behind the Fusion ice, and that will do it for period number 2. Go to a 12-minute ZAM break, and we'll be back on the same bat channel.
All right, welcome back. We are going to start our third period here. Score is 4-2. Fusion takeaway took the lead there at the end. All right, here's the start of our third. Black River Falls takes it into neutral zone. Fusion there to clog things up, centering out to Philly middle. Middle takes it behind the net. Up to Adams. Adams gets clogged up there a little bit. Takes it out. Clear. Oh, that was out of the zone, but the linesman says no.
All right. Sorry for the delay there. Back down, Adam. We were in good hands.
Yes.
Adam could cover that for that minor delay. All right, so play out to neutral zone, and we have Tigers entering and Fusion to control, centering over to Kibble. Kibble's coming downhill, loses an edge, and is that Stanley? Nope, 26. I'm a hot mess right now.
26 is Stanley.
There we go. Okay. Slowly getting entered into memory. All right. Far side corner, puck up, and the Fusion cannot control. We have icing if it gets there, waved off by the lead official. Again, that fun subjectivity. Looks like we have Carmen Stanley fighting for control of it, and she's going to dig it out. Stanley looking, she pushes it ahead, controlled at the point, and good low shot fired from the point, and Fusion can't quite control to break out, and we get it ahead out to the neutral zone. They cross ice to come back, and the Fusion to control. Ahead, nope. Jenna can't quite control there with a girl on her hip, and it goes deep into the Tigers' defensive zone, and they can't quite play it, but gets it out of the zone, and we're going back and forth a little bit here. Adams to dump in, and DeLong first in pursuit, assessing the situation. She's able to come away with it, but Tigers take it right back, and they're looking for the cross. I don't know what you call it. Oh, boy. Yep. All right. Oh. Whoa. I'm going to go with we really lucked out.
Yes, we did.
KG had, yep.
That puck was coming out, and a quick whistle on the referee.
As I was about to say, that was a good read by KG to cover it, and then it didn't stay covered. But thank you, referee. Early Christmas present. All right, so taking the drop, we have middle with Ralston and Volgren, Jane Volgren, supporting, and looks like we got Adams and Haldorf on D on the ice right now for the Fusion. Puck comes near side after a scuttle there. And out of the zone. Tigers looking cross ice. Ralston just about picked that pass, but nothing. But Tigers hold, and we need a little back check here, girls. Just looking at numbers. There we go. A little pressure applied, and a squirrely puck, and guess who? Jane Volgren sniffs it out. First on the scene. And can't quite control it. And the Tigers come away with it out to neutral zone. 13:30 to play here in the final period. Fusion controlling a 2-goal lead, which for the hockey followers, different views on a 2-goal lead. I've always seen where they disappear quickly for whatever reason.
It's one of those leads in hockey where you start to feel comfortable, but you need to keep your head in the game.
And I can see where at the speed of the game and you sit on your heels just a little bit. First one happens, and then you're still trying to figure out to get the energy back, and next thing you know, you've given up both. All right, so Fusion control into the zone. Jenna Volgren ahead. She, Deeks, can't quite maintain possession, but her and Kivel working little two-girl action down in the corner. Puck squirts free to Ella Stanley. We hold the zone. She comes through the middle. Back to Volgren's corner. Stanley stays over and try to hold at the point, but Munson unable to control, but somehow or another. Jenna Volgren's going to burn some time while the Fusion get a fresh set of 4 legs. On ice is Halldorf and Adams. Little deke there by Lindis. Nice play up the near side boards. Loses it to number 23. Gets a shot off through the wickets onto KG. Deflects into the corner. And Adams to pick up the puck. Loses it. I've lost it. Okay, there it is. There we go. Adams comes away. Little flip out to the neutral zone to just get some breathing room. Lindis in pursuit. Always good. You never know when a girl's going to fan. 27 can move, so again, nice little slide through by Lindis using this skate. Oh, man. Puck shot to the backside, and a girl was ready to fire. Just shot wide. Shot from the blue line. Puck sitting behind the net. And looks like a deflection up and out of play. Missed the first little bit there, and failure of the announcers to acknowledge a hat trick.
Yes.
We, in our not keeping track of the goals, Jane Volgren's goal there late in the second was her 3rd of the game, so always celebratory when you get a hat trick, but now it's back to the business at hand of closing out this game and maybe scoring some more. All right, Jane Volgren cross ice. Looks like Kivel picks it up. Sydney Kivel ahead to the neutral zone, controlled by the Tigers. Tigers back to regroup, assessing the situation. It's a little bit dangerous pass there, but skirts through. We're going to do the same thing on that angle pass. And middle to control, dumps it back to the side she came from. Volgren sees an opportunity, gets by the first, cuts back, fires a good shot,
bouncing.
Puck loose in front. And just not enough, and Volgren's back at it. Sniffs out the puck and loses it over to the Tigers. And we're looking for a quick regroup. Ahead, just misplayed there by Ella Stanley. And Tigers to enter the zone, 24. Oh, there we go. You can tell I'm becoming a Scotty here with the amount of opes that I say in my life nowadays. Grew up in Iowa and years in Colorado. That word never existed. And here I say it all the time. All right, 27, dangerous shot and well defended. KG with a little extracurricular of, this is my area. I'll take the puck and thank you very nicely. All right, this will bring us to a defensive puck drop taken by Morgan Kivel. Supported up front by Harmon and Jenna Volgren. Harmon comes away with it. Jenna trying to, all right, first to the corner is going to be Harmon. Jenna to go opposite side, recognizing the ice. Tigers use the momentum coming up near side. Little slapsies out in neutral zone. Jenna Volgren to play it. Good read there by Eleanor Adams to poke it and just get it out to the outside since she couldn't control it. Good little breaks. 14 and can't get a good shot. That was good D there. I think the way the girls just kind of grouped together and puck came away and Harmon to break. She's going to push it, not quite deep. Tigers were able to get it, but we got a fresh 5 as the Tigers lose it and can't quite surprise. And this is going to be an ice on the Tigers on an errant pass off the boards. 9 minutes to play here in the third. Shot totals are 24 for the Fusion and 27 for the Black River Falls Tigers. Score, Fusion 4, Tigers 2. Taking the drop is Lindis with support from Harmon and DeLong. D, we have Munson and Kivel. Puck to the near corner in the Fusion offensive zone. Out to Harmon, and we hold, but Tigers come away with it, looking to get some momentum. Near side cross ice puck, and we've got an ice. Shot through there cleanly. All right. Coming back down, looks like we got the same. Oh, nope, Oakley Haldorf is joining Adams at D, but up front you got Lindis, DeLong, and Harmon. Puck drop goes to the Tigers, and around near side. Kept back behind the goal line in the corner as we scrap for it. Puck sneaks out to the far side. Tigers control, looking for the pass ahead. They get one and try to advance, and Adams recognizes, deflects, and does not allow entry into our zone. She's going to collect. Number 18 tries a backhand centering pass, just a little wide, goes behind the net. Now Adams is being double teamed with some assist there by our center, Jenna Volgrens. Oh, centering pass. Oh, KG in great position. That was dangerous. One of those, kind of how you draw it up, centering from behind the net, and it's on a stick of a girl in the slot.
Yeah, all unattended.
One of KG's better saves, in my opinion, for the day. That's a dangerous spot. All right. So we got middle taking the drop with, looks like Ralston and Jane Volgren line. And back behind, we got Adams and Haldorf. Ahead, middle with some speed. Puck deflected by number 27. And looks like a scrap fight for the puck on the far side. Up ahead to the point to Adams. Adams rips from the point. Deflected into the corner. And now the Tigers looking to push ahead unsuccessfully. And I don't know if that was Volgren that shot from way out high there, but managed to get it on net. And she's middle scrappy coming through the middle. Volgren not quite able to control, and the Tigers come away with it. And we got a tip, so no icing. As the Tigers control near side corner. Fusion defensive zone. Good recognition there by Adams that the puck was entering where you don't want it. Poke check to the backboards. She's coming away, up ahead to Volgren. Volgren looking for the center pass to middle. Not quite, just couldn't connect. And middle's going to dump, puts it on net, no icing, and deflected. So we got 5 fresh skaters. Looks like Stanley, Kivel, and Jenna Volgren with Kivel and I'm lost here. Oh, there we go. Sorry, crisscross my numbers. All right, puck played down in our defensive zone, pushed back behind, controlled by the Tigers. They push it up to the point. 24 takes a big slapper. High shot, high and wide, a dangerous little floating puck on a deflection.
Oh.
And looks like we're going to get likely a trip there.
Hook,
okay.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those. So again, it's one of those penalties that just happenstance. Her stick got caught up in her arms, and they fell down in front of the referee. It's never a good spot to be doing that.
I've noticed watching the next level with the Wild, they like to lock down that arm and hold that stick there to draw the hook. And little sell. I think that comes as you play more hockey. All right, so for the power play line, we have Morgan Kivel takes possession with Jane Volgren, and middle to Volgren, shot, working a little near side cycle, middle down behind net. Tigers come away with it. Number 27, we're retreating. Girl can skate, So
Piper Matheson, sophomore.
she takes it end to end, burning some time with a minute 30 to play in the Fusion power play. Volgren comes away with it. Doesn't have numbers, so see what she does. Oh, actually, that was something that opened up there. There was a nice pass. And puck sent all the way down to the other end. KG to play it back behind and just regroup. Jane Volgren taking the, I think that's called quarterback roll, not sure, coming in. Control, centering to Kibble. Kibble with a shot from center. A little higher than you might like to see, but at the same time, clear shot. You always want that. So Volgren down to middle again. Middle cycles to, who is that? Number 12. Kibble. And nothing doing. So Tigers come away with another clear. 35 seconds to play in the power play. Is this our first? Oh,
referee goes down.
Ref found an edge over there. All good. And now we're just, I'm going to say, okay, pass up ahead to middle. Volgren going to rip out high before defense gets to her. We don't get favorable bounce, but at the end of the day, they're just trying to burn clock. 7 to play on the penalty. And it's going to get dumped in. It's interesting. We do not signal when we're at the final 3 seconds of a penalty. We are full strength, so Tigers successfully kill our power play, and now we're out to, it's like Munson. Controls ahead to DeLong, and Tigers come away with it. And 27 pushing wide. Shot deflected by Kibble. Kibble up the far side. Can't quite come through all the traffic. Munson to play it, bumps it ahead, and looks like we got a penalty. So, do we?
Nope.
Okay. Saw the arm go up. Must have been offsides is what he was signaling. And puck pushed deep with DeLong pursuing to buy a little time to get 4 fresh legs. And who was that sneaking in there? Ralston keeps possession of the puck down behind the net. Tigers scored it out. Meantime, we got some fresh legs out here with Halldorf and Volgren pursuing here, but Halldorf and Adams are defensive set with middle Volgren and Ralston line out playing O. So high pass to the neutral zone, nothing doing. And they push it deep into the Fusion defensive zone. Puck squirts ahead as we have a minor collision over there. Ralston out with Stanley on. Sorry, my eyes were not following the puck. Center zone, so middle pushes it in. Jane Volgren. Oh, there we got a pretty obvious trip that just happened. Ella Stanley happened to have her stick out when they cut back on it. So with 2 minutes to play, the Fusion will be killing a penalty here. Hopefully, successfully, which will bring us to the end of the game and a 4-2. But I know the danger in predicting, so I'm knocking on the wood here. To kill the penalty, we have Kibble taking the drop with Jenna Volgren on one side, and then we have Eleanor Adams.
Looks like we have a timeout.
Yep. So we have a timeout called, I'm guessing, by Black River Falls to assess. And we'll see if anything changes from here. Ella Stanley trying to peek over the glass and hear the strategy, but hate to tell her, it doesn't much matter burning a 2-minute penalty with 2 to go.
Yeah, I assume we're going to see the goalie pulled here. The 6th skater for Black River Falls come out and try their best to get some goals on the board here.
That's always fun. Having never played, that empty net has got to be a tempting thing, but you're setting yourself up for icing, though, too. And
it is.
It's always fun to watch. And then the long shots that you're like, oh.
Yeah, it's if you're the one taking that shot, it can be a little nerve-wracking.
Oh. Love it. In hindsight, I wish we had this sport.
Yeah.
It has been super fun watching my daughter grow up. And in turn, I'm going to some of the boys' games now. And just, holy cow, is that a different world, too?
It is. Well, you know, and hockey's, you know, it's separated from the normal sports. You know, it's our own association. You know, we don't get school affiliated until you're in high school. It's a different community, and it's fun. You know, we as much as we're bringing this, you know, so people can watch at home, being here in the building does one. It helps our girls, gives them the energy, and it's a lot of fun. Sit here and watch a game.
It certainly is. There's nothing like it. I'll be the first to say there. So here we are, back 2-minute power play, our penalty to kill. First shot, and as predicted by Adam, we have an empty net, so we are playing 6-on-4. And on the ice for the Fusion, we have Eleanor Adams with Oakley Halldorf. Is that Sydney? Nope, Morgan Kivel and Jane Volgren, as we just, looks like we got an offsides. So this will lead to a neutral zone face-off.
Goaltender is pulled.
Yep. So now we have that fun temptation of control and send it and ice, or curious how the coaches want the girls to play this with a 2-goal lead. But all right, first quasi shot goes wide. I'd barely call that a shot with minute 30 to play here in the third period.
Oh, we got a penalty coming.
We got another one coming, and looks like it's on the Fusion. So let's burn this a little bit, and almost looked like it could have been another there. But all right, looks like we got 14. Eleanor Adams is going to join Ellis. No.
I can't remember. They're deciding which one. Who was it?
Looks like they rang up Oakley Halldorf for the penalty. So this gets dicey. We've got 1:15 to play, a 2-goal lead, and we are playing 6-on-3. Not a normal hockey situation. And to take the drop is Kivel, and puck back behind. So I guess, misplayed and caught a break there. Misplayed at the point. That's going to burn a little bit.
It's going to burn some time.
Slap shot all the way down to the other end, all the way around. So
minute left to play.
And again, we have Jane Volgren, Morgan Kivel, and Eleanor Adams to defend this dicey stretch of hockey. This is where I'm glad we have a 2-goal lead. Ahead, down in the far side corner, Adams to assess, and puck out in the slot and cleared. They're going to have to regroup and back at it with 30 to play. Poke check down to the corner. Adams to nab it. Stick comes loose. And 2 sticks on the ice, which also another break. 16 to play. 27 with the shot. Wide. Stick side, nothing doing. And puck loose, and that should do it. 6, 3, 2, and 1 to close the first of 3 tournament games here.
Yes. All right. It starts. That's 2-0 on the season, so it's a good start for the Fusion.
That it is. It's definitely a lot of potential here in the way they play. You can see them stretch, try to get opportunities created with the long passes. And just a quick recap as I'm scoring up here, not very accurately. We have Jane Volgren with 3 goals and Morgan Kivel with 1. That leads to the 4. And I have assists. Probably missed an assist or 2, but we have Lily Middle with 1. Sydney Kivel with 1, and Ella Stanley with an assist. And again, don't use that as official scoring, because there's a lot coming at us.
Wisconsin Prep Hockey. It's if you're interested in statistics and stuff, please go check it out. They'll have the scoring up on the for all your statistic needs.
All right.
So all right. Well, thank you. That's going to end our broadcast for today. Tomorrow we have Bay Area 9:30 JV and 11:30 Varsity. Please join in, and we'll see you then.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.